Tim Zalabak. Thank you so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. We're streaming live on Facebook at Taylorville Daily News and on YouTube at WTIM TV. In studio, we have Tanner Jones, Program and Aquatic Director at the Christian County YMCA. How are you today, Tanner?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for being back in. Last time we spoke with the YMCA, it was Bruce Blanchard. It was Jay Bollinger. We had a full studio in here. We were talking all about the Back to School Health and Resource Fair at the YMCA. How'd that go?
Yeah, it went wonderful. Jay Bollinger over at Memorial Health, he came up with kind of the idea. We had a bunch of meetings beforehand, kind of like 3 months in advance. This was the first year we've done it. And even though we're kind of in a construction phase, we were able to have one last event in the old gym. And it was just a great day. 90 to 100 kids got served with, that's just at least with school supplies and backpacks. So just getting those kids ready for school and taking a little pressure off parents to have to go out and get school supplies when, we were handing them out was awesome. So it was just a great day. Lots of kids. We were cooking outside. I think there was more people sometimes outside. I mean, it was like the soccer field was full of people just eating and having a good time. But we also had a rental that day, same day, from the Taylorville Library. So their kids came out. So it was just a jam-packed day.
What a busy day, but what a great day. There's some fun things I wanted to hit on right there. One last hurrah for the old gym, you said right there. What new things are coming to that gym that we just won't be able to see again after this health and resource fair?
Yeah, so I mean the gym's going to look completely different with the new flooring. There's going to be that new net in between. I tell you what, right now the gym looks so much bigger. I don't realize how big it was till they cut out the old standards and everything. So the gym's just completely empty right now. We did get some of our new standards in, so a lot of new equipment's coming in. It's just going up right now, so it's going to look very nice and state of the art when it's done.
Absolutely. This was some clearing up that I needed. The standards that have been talked about so much during this capital campaign. Describe the standards for the people out there.
Yeah, so the standards, everybody's used to the standards that come from the ground. Sure. These standards are all going to be from the ceiling.
Okay.
So it's going to be really easy, to have more free space, because people don't realize in that gym, those standards that come out from the ground, having those big concrete poles, there's a lot of room once you cut those down. So having the standards come from the ceiling, we're going to be able to have a key. You're able to push it into the wall and bring the standards up and bring them down. So it's just going to be really nice.
Awesome. And when we're speaking standards and the basketball hoops, you think about the pole, it's not just the foot of square feet it needs. It's like everything around it. You can't even go near that pole. You can't host a soccer game there. Or, you can't do anything on those gym floors. So that's a great thing that is much needed, these basketball hoops, and they need to be brought down from the ceiling there. So the standards got that cleared up for us right there. Talking Back to School Health and Resource Fair over at the Christian County YMCA happened maybe a couple weeks ago, but 90 to 100 kids. That was all Operation Loaded book bag with with all the supplies. All of these kids.
Yeah,
that is great.
Man, they did a wonderful job, and it was just a great day. We had probably about 14 to 16 vendors of just from local medical outlets giving setting up kids for back to school physicals and stuff. Yeah. So it was just a great day, and we're gonna have it next year in the new gym, and nice. It's going to be awesome.
Forgot about all the health vendors that were out there. Jay Bollinger was speaking on those guys last year. So many things were able to get done. And probably one of the most important ones were those school physicals. Any idea what else was at those health vendors? I know you probably get your blood pressure checked at one of them. Did you see any other fun ones?
Yeah, you get your blood pressure checked. We had a lot of games. So they had a lot of games for the kids. Like Jay was talking about the one where it's like this big inflatable dartboard, and you're able to instead of like a dart, it's you're kicking the soccer ball at it. Cool. And I'm pretty sure it's stuck. But It was just a great day, and I can't wait to have it next year and the year after that, and we'll just keep growing and make sure more kids get served every year and year.
Awesome. That's just amazing, and that's the part we really need to focus on is how many kids and their families walked away with one of their boxes checked for the school year, school supplies. Talk to me about these bags and what goes into supplying these bags. Are all the book bags supplied with the same type of school materials needed, and is there a group that goes out with a list that they need to get the same materials?
So yeah, all the materials they're donated to Operation Book Bag, and then they brought the supplies to us. Then we set it up kind of on the tables and stuff, and parents kind of get to go through sections, and they got to pick what kind of stuff they wanted and all that. And then at the end, they got the book bag to put everything in. So yeah, I mean, parents, they got to go through and they got to pick kind of what they wanted and what they wanted for their kid, and maybe the kid got to go through too and got to pick what he wanted as well.
Yeah, and you start to think a person that might be participating in Operation Loaded Book Bag, they might not get their choice of backpack every year. Maybe they're using a hand-me-down backpack or something. It's just a special day for that reason as well. So many great things to take away from the Back to School Health and Resource Fair held just recently out at the Christian County YMCA. We're speaking all about it with Tanner Jones, Program and Aquatic Director out at that great Christian County YMCA. The day was not over yet, though, because the library came over and used the pool. Is that a common thing for local groups like the library to come by and reserve the pool for a day?
Oh yeah. We have a lot of local, especially like the local schools and stuff. In the fall, in Pana, we had like Pana gym days where kids that were rewarded for having good grades, they came over, and we'd actually drive over and get them, bring them back. We take them, they'd swim in the pool, they buy Dippin' Dots, they play in the gym. And then we drive them back. So we really want to do that with a lot more schools this upcoming fall and spring. And that's kind of on my to-do list, is serve as many schools as I can in this good county.
What a great reward that is for those students. And I'm sure they had some stories to go back and tell their other classmates. Yeah. That's going to birth a lot of good behavior at schools. If that's the goal at the end of it. There's Dippin' Dots out at the Christian County YMCA?
Oh yeah, we got a whole machine.
Come on.
So yeah, right behind our desk, $5 for a Dippin' Dot.
Big fan of Dippin' Dots. Weirdly, my dad would always give me grief for loving Dippin' Dots. That is awesome. Find it at the YMCA. With Tanner Jones right now, Program and Aquatic Director. Before we take our little break right here, let's talk some registrations that are currently open that parents can start to get their kids entered in for. Big one, soccer. It's already open registration.
Soccer's open. Awesome. Yep. Soccer registration's been open for about 2 weeks now. So soccer season, the games will actually start September 7th. Every team will have a game two days a week. So that doesn't start the first week, but the second week they start with that. But you'll have games from Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. So usually Tuesdays are the littler age from third grade down, and then they play Saturdays, and then the older kids play Thursdays, Saturdays. Yeah, it's crazy that it's already here. Spring. I mean, I feel like we were just talking about spring soccer. So we're hoping to get a lot of kids. But practices will start August 26th. And anybody who's willing or wanting to coach, we are having coaches clinic August 17th with Tim Carback and the Taylorville soccer team. And then we'll have a coaches meeting August 19th and August 21st. So if you're interested in registering your kid, you can go to the YMCA and register in person, or you can register online at ccymca.org.
Yeah. Another one I'm happy to be bringing up there with the soccer clinic out at the Taylorville High School field with some Taylorville High School players and, of course, Coach Tim Carback. That relationship, I'm super glad the YMCA and then high school has made that relationship because young soccer.
Great. Yeah. I started as program director in November, and then around January, February, I got in contact with Tim Carback, and he's done the clinic before. So then we started the spring clinic, and it went great. I mean, I think we had 25 to 30 kids.
Great.
And it was the week before the soccer season, like it is this year. So it's like those kids get to go to the clinic August 24th, and then practice starts August 26th. Yeah. So it's a nice refresher, and it's even nice for kids that maybe haven't really touched a soccer ball yet to go out to that clinic and learn a couple drills and a couple things a little before they start their actual season.
Yeah, and it sounded like a good portion of the kids that were already entered in for their soccer season with the YMCA probably took advantage of the clinic as well in the high school. So like you said, a refresher on their skills for the year before getting into it. That is really awesome, Tanner. We're set to take ourselves a little break right now, but this is Tanner Jones, Program and Aquatic Director over at the Christian County YMCA. We'll talk a little bit more about some upcoming programs and some more capital campaign and more when we come back from this great WTIM morning show.
Your information station, WTIM.
Proven banking solutions are a must for today's business owner. Hi, I'm Ashley Basso with People's Bank and Trust. If your company needs products like online bill pay, remote deposit and payroll direct deposit, or better checking and savings account options, then we need to talk. I can customize our business banking and lending plans to fit your company's needs. Call 888-PBT-1954 or visit bankpbt.com today. We want to be your business banking partner. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If Jansen's Heating and Air gave your furnace one of those fancy genetic tests, what would be the results?
62% old,
33% inefficient,
and 5% noisy.
You know, uncovering your heating and air's past can greatly impact your future comfort.
So now's the time to rejuvenate your senior system with Jansen's Heating and Air.
Our talented techs alter your comfort system's genetic code to slow the aging process and stretch the life of your heating and air.
It's like twisting a spigot on the fountain of youth.
We know how to calibrate, combobulate, and reconfigure all the necessary parts to ensure that your furnace outlives its ancient ancestors.
Increase the efficiency, safety, and reliability of your elderly AC and old-fashioned furnace.
If your comfort's lineage is in danger of extinction, let Jansen's upgrade your DNA.
DNA?
Doesn't that stand for darn nice air?
No. No, it doesn't.
No. Anyway, call Jansen's Heating and Air, 562-5201.
JansensHeating.com.
Parents, your Christian County Health Department at their new location, 730 North Pawnee, across from Taylorville Junior High School, can help get your kids ready to start the new school year by offering immunizations at little or no cost. If your children are entering kindergarten, 6th, 11th, or 12th grade, CCHD provides free or low-cost immunizations. Stop by the health department to get the details. It's just another way the Christian County Health Department serves our community by preventing the spread of disease, as well as protecting, assuring, and improving the public's health.
There's an issue cutting through the bipartisan bickering in Congress. It's AM radio. The overwhelming majority of legislators, Democrats and Republicans, support a bill to keep AM radio in cars. But time is running out. Text AM to 52886 and ask Congress to bring this bill to the floor for a vote now. AM radio is too important to let this moment pass us by.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Summer means it's time to be active. Taylorville Care Center can help you be active this summer with their great therapy program that includes medical care and private rooms. Find out more by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
With over 8 hours a day of agriculture programming weekdays and 2 hours on Saturdays, WTIM, AM, FM, and online is your ag information station. Listen by tuning in on air or online and listen to WTIM Ag Podcasts anytime.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back into the WTIM Morning Show. I'm your host, Tim Zalabak, and thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. Speaking this morning with Tanner Jones, Program and Aquatic Director over at the Christian County YMCA. In that first half, we talked back to school health and resource fair and some of the upcoming soccer season and soccer clinics, but those registrations are open. Tanner, where can the great people of Taylorville and Christian County go for registration for these great events?
Yep, you can come to the YMCA and register in-house. We got a wall with registration slips, so you find the one you want to register, and you give it to the front desk, and they'll register you up. Or you can go online to ccymca.org and go to programs, and it'll be on there. You'll see soccer. You'll click on that link. But you also, if you're a big social media user, like a lot of us are nowadays, you can go to Facebook. We have about, I think, 2 or 3 posts for the clinic and the soccer fall program. But you can click on the link there and it'll take you straight to the registration through our website.
3 easy options given for application. What am I looking for? Registration for the upcoming soccer year right there. I'm a fan of physical applications. I might venture in.
Like,
of course, I don't have a child. But
old school.
Yeah, I'm an old school type of guy like that. I like giving my paper over. I would like to submit myself for registration right there. Okay, awesome. Find it at the Christian County YMCA online or on Facebook right there. All really great options. Let's get back to our capital campaign. A post was recently made about those standards coming in. Do you know what's next? What's the next step for our capital campaign after those standards?
Yeah. So, of course, the wellness center's done. So it's looking super nice and people are still able to use our wellness center. But we are we're right into the construction phase, which is a good thing. Because it does kind of suck with, not being able to give the gym and, give the pool at our full capacity. But it's gonna make up for it in October and into September. It's gonna be very nice. But yeah, we're gonna get those. We got those standards in, so they're gonna work on painting around the gym right now, getting those standards up, and then the flooring will be coming in, and then the bleachers. So it's all gonna be kind of in that step process. So we're looking and hoping for the gym to be done from into September.
Awesome. You're really hoping to have better seating options in that gym. Is that right?
Yes.
And how is that hoping?
Oh, yeah. Well, they've been doing where, for kids leagues and like our big annual March tournament, people come in and sit in their little, little chairs, they bring in their foldable chairs. And we really want to give great seating. So you're going to have bleachers on both sides. So it's going to be really nice. But we're also going to start construction here soon on our pool. And the capital campaign's covering for the new AC unit in there. So it's not going to be as hot as it gets in the summer. It's going to be better air in there. But we're going to be getting new lane lines, new lane reelers, new diving blocks. So a lot of new stuff in the pool that's being covered with the capital campaign. That's just going to enhance the experience for everyone that comes there.
It's not just a refurbishment, but it's planning for the future with events. You hear about the diving blocks right there for swim meets, and then you hear about all the different ways you can utilize that gym, and then seating for the parents. I'm loving. I'm just loving the operations and everything that's to be expected over at the YMCA. The pool is going to need to be shut down here, though. Of course, this is all happening with the capital campaign. What are the dates for that shutdown?
Yep. So the last day that the pool is open, it'll be open normal hours, open till 6:30 on August 8th, Thursday. So it's coming up.
Okay, yeah.
But the last day will be August 8th, and then we're going to be shut down from August 9th to September 13th.
Okay, September 13th. That's the date we can mark on our calendars there. How about that wellness center? How have people been enjoying that new equipment?
People are loving it. It is it's super nice. The equipment is just state of the art. But it's just got a whole different environment, a feeling in it now with the new equipment, the new floor. The HVAC's fixed in there now. So it's a nice 67, 68 degrees in there. People love it cold when you're working out. So it's just great. And I think it's good for our members to see, oh, we got this one done,
Of course.
And now, there's just 2 more steps to go with getting the other 2 things done. But you see the finished product and how good it looks in the first one. Just imagine how it's going to look when all these projects are done. Yeah.
Very excited to see it. And of course, there is that natural heating element within a gym. I'm glad to hear the AC is back working.
Oh, yeah.
At a steady, mid 60s right there. Just how we like to see it. Tanner, we're in our last minute here. Are these teen center, the kid parties coming up here as the school year is around the corner here? Are you guys gearing up for those parties you guys hold?
They sure are. I've been gearing up for them for about a month. Awesome. I really want to give, I hear about, I grew up down the road 30 minutes in Raymond, Illinois, but I never came to the teen centers. I never came to the grade school parties, but all I hear about is how, big they used to be and all this. And I was like, I want to bring that back. So this year, we're going to be getting it out and the flyers, but we're going to be with these teen centers. We're going to be having themes.
Love it.
So we're gonna be having
Huge.
themes for Teen Center. So like I know the first week is gonna be our gym's closed. So I'm trying to think out of the box. We do have the mezzanine, but hopefully the weather permits. But we're gonna have school spirit.
Okay.
Is gonna be the Teen Center theme, and then we're gonna have a kickball tournament outside. So I've just got the kickballs. So we're gonna try and bring back. We're gonna try and get a DJ, have a Halloween dance in October for Teen Center. So we're just, we have a great team there at the Y, and we're just trying to think out of the box what we can do for our youth and this area.
So many great things to look forward to happening at the Christian County YMCA. Tanner, thank you for taking your time being here with us today.
Hey, thanks, Tim.
Absolutely. Tanner Jones, Program and Aquatic Director over at the Christian County YMCA. This has been the WTIM Morning Show.
Of the Venezuelan people. National correspondent Julie Walker reports 2 meteor showers are set